Let's get to know the sentence. Sometimes grammar books throw around a lot of fancy terms, but in reality, sentences are pretty simple things. Think of a sentence as a cake. It only takes few simple ingredients to make a cake, right? You need flour, sugar, eggs, water. Now, when you add more sorts of things to the cake to make it more interesting ingredients, you need to add more of the decorations, right? Same thing with the sentence. Sentence only needs two basic ingredients. You need a noun and a verb. For example here, men talk. So men is the noun and talk is the verb. Now, everything else in the sentence, other than the nouns and the verbs, just adds information and detail. For example here, men talk whenever they have time to do so. So men is the noun and talk is the verb. Everything else is just extra information. So in this video, we will briefly review the ingredients of the sentence. These refers to the parts of speech. So parts of speech, they are nouns, pronouns, and verbs. Others are like frosting and decorations on the cake. They aren't absolutely essential to create a sentence, but they add information, flavor, and decoration or character. Let's get to know the verb. The basic ingredient in the sentence is the verb. Action verbs indicate what is happening or being done. There are hundreds of action verbs. Let's take an example here. George eats candy. So the action here is eat. That is the verb. Now let's get to know the nouns. Nouns indicate people, places, things, ideas, and emotions. For example, carpenter, officer, lake, tree, boat, democracy, anger, and happiness. Now let's get to know pronouns. Pronouns can replace nouns to avoid the awkward repetition of the same noun. Here is a sentence without pronouns. I like my car when my car has just been washed because my car's bright red paint shines in the sun. Now, let's read the sentence with pronouns. I like my car when it has just been washed because its bright red paint shines in the sun. Now, let's get to know adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe or modify nouns and pronouns. If someone says, a car has been modified, you know it has been enhanced or dressed up. In relation to nouns, adjectives usually describe which one, how many, what kind. For example here, if someone said warm coat, you may ask which one? The warm. So warm is the adjective. 7 cookies. How many? What kind of a person? Silly person. Silly is the adjective here. Let's get to know the adverbs now. Adverbs are those words that describe verbs. So for example here, the following questions. So adverbs answer the following questions. For example, he ate slowly. When you ask, how did he eat? Slowly. We will eat soon. When? I want to eat here. Where? Let's eat frequently. How often? Frequently. All of these are adverbs. Now let's get to know the prepositions. Prepositions describe the position or relationship between ideas and words in the sentence. So for example here, about, above, after, at, by, for, from, of, and to. Now let's take an activity. Where is the verb in this sentence? The noun, the pronoun, the adjective, and adverbs. Now, pause the video and try to answer them. Very good. Now I hope that you answered them, and I'm now going to show you the answer. Very good. So I hope this is very clear and helpful to you. Thank you for watching. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me, and good luck in your writing and grammar.